There we are. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is a quick update video. Just that you can know, there's been an experimental branch update. We saw a few changes to the internal branch dropping like the last 2-3 days. And suddenly there is also an update on the experimental branch. I first assumed it would have been the precursor of the update dropping on public, but it seems to be just like a complete focus on fixes. I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm looking at them, so we're gonna read over them and we're just gonna take the most important ones that might be of interest to you. If you want to check, I will drop the link in the description of the video. So experimental branch, these are all the fixes that have been added to experimental branch. The download is about 8 GB. So this is like a complete download of the game again. I mean, game is 12 GB, but about that for a PC, that's a lot. Now, as you can see, there's a few fixes here that are concerning the multi-tools. A rare issue that could allow frigates to attempt to call the player when not in a starship. Never came across that. Fixed an issue that caused multi-tools to appear small within the UI. Yeah, that might be something I did notice something in that. Fixed an issue that caused the Quicksilver Synthesis companion to be difficult to interact with, which is definitely an annoying point, especially when a lot of people were standing around it. It was just a pain. Fixed a rare issue that could cause multiple current missions paths to draw on the galaxy map. Never had that problem. Fixed an issue that could allow players to summon the space anomaly in inappropriate locations. Giggity. Fixed a number of issues with the multi-tool reload animation. Fixed an issue that prevented bytebeat songs and message module messages from being correctly uploaded as part of the base. Yeah, I noticed both of those. Bytebeat sometimes just completely messed up, and also there was nothing popping up on the screen of the message module, so that's good. So that means you might have to re-upload a lot of your bases if they're having bytebeat songs or message modules. So this one is interesting here. The next one upgraded the Havoc implementation to 2023. We talked about that some time ago in my streams. There was also a leak that actually talked about it. We weren't sure if this was talking about No Man's Sky or about the new game they are working on. It seems that this has now implemented the new Havoc into No Man's Sky, which is nice. Then a whole bunch of fixes for the Mac. Some issues towards the Switch as well, which might be good for people. Because we do know that always had a little bit of lag and problems with rendering. Fixed a number of issues with foveated rendering to terrain index on PSVR 2. I'm not sure if this is actually a word. I would assume this is a field of view rendering. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is for PSVR. Latency eye tracking, some issues again with PSVR, interesting. Introduced a performance optimization for PC related to shader management. Introduced a significant memory optimization, introduced an optimization for player animation. Now, I think all this is all probably linked to that Havoc engine. And then a few more crashes that are linked to animations, networking, and all these things. So for the moment, this looks very small. If you think about it, update is 8 GB. So this feels more like a preparation for something to drop. So it could be this is a preparation for next week. Again, this is pure speculation. I have no idea if we're going to see an update, but it could be the case that we might see an update or an expedition before the reruns start in December. But I think that's going to be it. There's not much more information I can share with you. I checked the game to see if there was any end-game patch notes. Nope, it's all the same. So I don't think we have a different game on experimental as on the normal, except for maybe the improvement of the Havoc engine. Anyway, that's going to be it. If you want to read this yourself, I will drop a link in the description below so you can check it out. And I will see you again next time for another update video in case that happens. Bye-bye.